You remember this thing that we talked about? The first stage is problem identification, then problem solving, then concept substantiation. So we have kind of introduced sufficient number of tools to you where you can now identify problems, you know, twist them, turn them to identify which one is the cheapest problem to solve. Okay. And now we are entering into the stage where we say we will solve those problems now. Okay. Towards the end of this course, we'll look at the concept substantiation methods also. So one thing that I would want to introduce to you at the same, another concept that I would want to introduce to you is called 6 thinking hats. This concept was given by this guy, Edward De Bono. How many of you have heard about him? Edward De Bono. No one? Okay, so Edward De Bono is a person who has researched and written tremendously about creativity and creativity methods. And he said that, see, what happens? Why do we not pursue ideas, some ideas, which finally can become a hit? What happened with Nokia, for example? They had come up with the idea of a full screen, touch screen phone. They never pursued it. Apple came up with it and it was a huge success. Today, all the phones that we have are touchscreen phones. So what happens many times is that we kill the idea before giving it due thought, giving it due weight. So to avoid doing that, Edward De Bono proposed this framework of 6 thinking hats. He said that, first of all, whenever you need to solve a problem, you should wear a white hat. What does the white hat do? It is a factual analysis. So all that we've been doing till now in terms of function model, in terms of CECA, in terms of problem identification stages, all of that is white hat. The business model canvas, everything is white hat. Okay, we are gathering information, we are doing all those things. Then you wear the green hat. What does the green hat do? It is the hat in which we simply create ideas. For example, the ideation techniques that we worked on, whether it was superheroes, role storming, 635, trigger, anything, all these ideation techniques, we were wearing green hats. Do you remember I always told you, do not screen anything as of now. Just come up with ideas, list down everything. The role of the scribe is so important in all these ideation schemes that you should not miss out on even a single idea when you are ideating. So green hat is the hat where we talk about creating ideas. After you have all this, big list of ideas, after that you wear a yellow hat, the sunshine hat. You look at all these ideas with an optimistic view. Wow, if this becomes a reality, what all can be possible? And what all could be made possible? What is the value that this would bring to our customers, to our stakeholders, to our employees, whatever? What all opportunities in terms of markets will it open for us? What all opportunities will it open for us in terms of new implementations, new solutions, so on? So then you wear the yellow hat. After the yellow hat, and only after the yellow hat, he suggests that you wear the black hat, where you now start to write what are the risks involved, what are the drawbacks, what are the problems to watch out for, how to manage these risks. That is the black hat. Many a times you will notice that even while we are wearing the green hat, even when we are in the ideation process, we also wear the black hat at the same time. So with the 6 thinking hats, what happens is you separate out different stages of creativity process. So that, okay, idea, let whatever idea that is coming, let me record that. I'm wearing a green hat as of now. This is the creativity time. I have a separate chunk of time where I will criticize them and I will cancel out these ideas. No problems. As of now, let me list everything. So you wear the black hat only after you have worn the yellow hat. Okay. Subsequently, after the black hat, after you've listed the risks and everything about the various ideas, hmm, then you wear the red hat. This is the emotion time. This is the time where we think about those customer motivations that we talked about. Remember, we talked about customer motivations of pride, of social status, of uh, being good to the environment, sustainability, and so on. What is the feeling that this idea gives me? Oh, yeah, as soon as I think about this idea, I get goosebumps. I'm so excited about it. Or this looks like a very good idea, but somehow I'm not getting a good feeling. Uh, I think anyone can copy it. It's very routine kind of an idea. So just wear the red hat and identify ones which you are excited about. Identify ones which you think there are possibilities. Hmm? And after that, wear the blue hat. So Anuj is asking, how do we judge this? So how do you judge your feelings? You just become aware of your feelings and you write them down. Okay, this we have 4 people in the team. 3 of us are excited about it. So if you notice in the weekly reviews, I've been asking you about how you feel. Now the amazing thing is, I have only 34 students in the class now, 33 students in the class now. Huh? And if I post this lecture, even 1 week after this lecture, only 5 views would be there. But in that answer sheet, there are 68 people who have watched, who have attended, and who have said that, and who are feeling about it. So I believe as a class, you guys are very feeling class. Even without attending the sessions, you feel. So feelings, Anuj, we can do. Hmm? So feelings are, again, it is just about our feeling. It is not about right or wrong. Hmm? And then we wear the blue hat, which is about, okay, now that we want to do it, let us see how to go about executing it. Hmm? What needs to be done? I need to do trimming. I need to do this. I need to do that. Whatever needs to be done, then you just go about and get your hands dirty and execute. That is the that is finally, out of let us say 50 ideas that you may have got, you finally execute one. So at every stage, you are kind of removing something. After yellow hat, you removed some. Oh, I don't see, not much benefit. So I just picked up top 5 or top 10 after the yellow hat. Black hat ke baad, I just picked up top 3. So when you wear every hat, you can, as a team, decide to give some score and then choose the best ones in that round. Okay. But yes, the important thing is that you wear these hats one by one in a sequence. Do not merge white hat with black hat or green hat. Especially green hat, you should not merge with any other hat. Okay, otherwise you will completely go astray. Okay. Any questions here? No questions. Great. So another important thing is, it is a direction to think. Okay. When I say emotions, so you think about your feelings. It is not that you say, okay, now I have to think red. No, the colors are symbolic. White is pure, simple facts, no emotions mixed yet. Green is fertile, creativity. Yellow is sunshine, optimistic view. Black is dark. What is the dark side of it? Red is emotions, heart, and blue is now execution. Just make it flow like water. So uh, ensure that you separate these things out when you are into the creativity process or when you are in the innovation process.
Sir, is there just a small question? Is there any priority in this particular that which hat is more important, or
No.
which hat we should consider while thinking about the solution?
So when you are thinking about solutions, generating solutions, it is the green hat and show, because you're generating ideas.
Right. But sir, no. So you mentioned about the one which is related to the feelings, the other related to the facts. Now, while we are building the solution, maybe our solution at that particular time is something which most of the people will think that it is not feasible. but and it is not according to the facts maybe, but our feeling is that we can make it, we can build upon it, we can
Go
create
ahead,
it.
pursue it, follow your passion.
So here we are preferring the feelings wala part from
No,
the
no, no.
facts wala
So
part.
realize that when you're finally deciding to execute something, you've already also worn the white hat, the black hat. The last hat that you wear is, so see, you had 50 ideas, let us say. Out
Right.
of that, after sifting everything at the red hat level, you got only five of them.
Mhm.
So already it means that you've taken care of all the other things. You've taken care of the positives, the negatives, everything you've looked at.
Right, right. So the feelings wala part is the at the end. So we
Yes.
need to maintain the order.
Yeah. You have to maintain the sequence.
Got it, got it.
Okay. You cannot say, oh, before entering into the ideation process, I have this one idea and this is what I'm very excited about. Let's do it. No, that doesn't happen. Get the facts in place, then ideate. You had one idea, great. As a team, you may come up with 10 more ideas. Then wear the yellow hat, then wear the black hat, then wear the red hat, and then decide, okay, this is the one we will want to execute.
Got it.